Shit. What up there, anime and manga communities? This is your boy chdeaaanime, or chdeaaanime, whatever you want to call me. And today, I'm here to talk about Magi, the Labyrinth, and/or the Kingdom, and/or the manga of magic stuff. Anyways, that escalated mad quick. Like, I didn't see that coming. Like, this went a lot faster than I thought. I mean, I knew Alibaba was gonna notice, Hakryuu's, blatant insanity, or, new insanity, if you want to call it new. But I didn't think this was going to escalate until I'm going to murder you. But hey, the Magi, them curveballs. So, either way it goes, this chapter was, for the most part, relatively simple. It was just kind of like recovering information we already knew in a way. With, Alibaba trying to tell Hakryuu about not Ballbat, about Althaman and, the Il Eli and all that. And Hakryuu basically telling Alibaba to fuck off, and I don't care about your black god. You can take that shit somewhere else. And, this man Hakryuu, like, he has become so evil. And even though I've expressed in the past that I don't really care for it, from a story standpoint, and I prefer more complex characters instead of just fuck it, I want to burn shit, I still really like how Hakryuu is. Like, he's an evil scumbag, and I can dig that. I dig an evil scumbag. It's just that I want, a little bit more depth to it. But either way it goes, I'm digging this whole I'm a fucking nutcase sort of deal. Basically, the chapter goes with, Alibaba noticing the sheer hatred in Hakryuu's eyes, and then Alibaba tries to plead with Hakryuu, saying, what about your sister? You said she's the one person that you want to protect, and you don't want to see her die, and everyone's going to Ballbat is about to become the epicenter again of a huge conflict, and I mean, like, this country needs a break. Ballbat, like, I see why Alibaba is trying to keep war away from Ballbat. I can understand that, I can respect that, but at the same time, Alibaba is not doing this the right way, in my opinion. If I was king, if I was the king of that country, of Ballbat, I would not be doing it the way that Alibaba is doing it, because he's risking too much. I mean, yes, if Alibaba started a war, it would put Ballbat into chaos, but at the same time, he could rule over it and make it better than what Cohen is doing. And maybe that's just me being too warlike and all that, but I don't see what good is coming out of this. The people are fucking miserable in Ballbat. And I get that you don't want everything to sink back into war and make people even more miserable, but sometimes the only way to fix shit is to destroy the last order and bring in a new one. Like, there's really nothing you can do about it. And either way it goes, the war is coming to Ballbat anyway. I'm not saying that Alibaba should take Hakryuu's hand and fight alongside his nutcase ass. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying it's time for Alibaba to become a king and have his own armies. Because right now he's a king that's serving under other kings like Sinbad and Cohen. And yes, he has his own metal vessel, his own households, but he has no army. He has no true power behind his kingsmanship. And that's what he needs. I want to see Alibaba with his motherfucking army. Anyways, but from there you have, I went like way off track, but back onto the actual chapter at hand. Alibaba tries to plead with Hakryuu by using his sister and, all the things that will happen to Ballbat. And then Hakryuu kind of goes into like this fucking weird state where he's like, oh, I see what you are, Alibaba. You know what you are? You're the type of nigga that just digs into people's hearts and takes out their deepest, darkest fears and emotions and kind of just shoves it back in their face. He's like, you're a scumbag and your hypocrisy knows no end. I'm gonna kill you. That's literally how this pretty much went. It's like, he was like, your hypocrisy knows no end. Your light is too bright, and you're the type of person that I want dead. So I'm going to kill you. So, and that's where the chapter ends on. Now, I don't see an all-out fight really breaking out right now. Now, they're gonna fight. Like, it's gonna be like a little skirmish, but it's not gonna turn into an all-out battle royale. I think that's gonna be saved for what's gonna happen in Ballbat. And I don't see anyone else fighting Hakryuu but Alibaba. Alibaba, I feel like, is the best candidate to fight Hakryuu. Because, I mean, just something about Hakryuu and Alibaba seems like it's fitting for those two to fight in the end and settle the score. From here on in, I don't know. I don't know what's I'm gonna just give my predictions. There's gonna be a great war in Ballbat. And Sinbad is probably gonna do some Sinbad-y shit and probably betray Cohen at some point or the other. This is not going to go how Aladdin wants it to go, where everyone is working together, and because there's just too much chaos between the groups, the three factions that exist right now. There's just too much, and the three factions consisting of Sinbad, Hakryuu, and Cohen. And I don't consider Alibaba a fourth faction really, because he has no real political power as it stands right now. So between the three factions, there's just so much hate and beef that there's no way that they're gonna all link their hands together out of nowhere. Like I don't see, especially Sinbad. Sinbad has very underhanded tactics a lot of the times, and he just be doing shit. So what I'm gonna say is gonna happen is a great war is gonna happen in Ballbad. Alibaba's gonna fight Hakryuu, but probably won't have the balls to finish him. Cohen will probably finish him, and then that'll cause Alibaba to have some friction with Cohen, and then Alibaba will probably lead his people in Ballbad against Cohen, and then Alibaba will have his own army. That's what I at least hope for. That's what I could see happening. But either way it goes, man, I enjoyed this chapter, even though it wasn't really much to... Well, I guess I wouldn't say I enjoyed it. I kind of read it. Like, you ever say, like, you just kind of... I went along with the chapter. I'm just waiting for what happens next week. So either way it goes, man, I'm going to go ahead and sign out now. This is your boy, chdeaaanime, signing out. Please be sure to rate, comment, subscribe, do other things to apply but thrive. And I will catch you on the flip. It has been golden. Peace out, anime and manga communities.